This is Henos Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. We keeping the foot on the what? On the next. Listen, y'all. Kevin Durant is the one that started the Allspark that revealed LeBron James as the toxic as you know what environment. Let me say it again. Kevin Durant is the one that started the Allspark that revealed LeBron James as the toxic as fuck as you know what environment. Here's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, the cutthroat truth-teller fashion. If it wasn't for Kevin Durant, LeBron James' legacy wouldn't officially be done. His cachet wouldn't officially be over. Kevin Durant regressed this guy, man. Kevin Durant embarrassed this guy. Back-to-back NBA titles. And if NBA fans are being honest with themselves, Kevin Durant is clearly, unquestionably, unequivocally the best player in basketball. Let me say it again. He's unquestionably and unequivocally the best player in basketball. Kevin Durant has dominated this sport like nobody's business. Prior to the Achilles injury, he mastered the game. Something we haven't seen since Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Elite on the defensive end. And as elite on the offensive end. Let me say it again. Elite on the defensive end. And as elite on the offensive end. They tried to sell you on LeBron James the other day to tell you things that make you get in his attention or his attention to be in his favor, to say that he's a lockdown defender. I've heard it all from LBJ Riders Media. By the way, make sure you click the link in the description. Go to HeKnowsTheSport.com and check out the article, man. You'll be thoroughly impressed. Here's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, the cutthroat truth-teller fashion, man. LeBron James is a Class A narcissist. He knows how to steer the media in his favor so that all the attention to be put upon him. And it's sad, but this is what we're dealing with here. Giannis Antetokounmpo is really the MVP. This is not even like a conversation. This is not even should we even think about this? Should we even fight our brains? Should we even scrap our minds around this? No. He's unquestionably, unequivocally, and emphatically the MVP. The man is putting up 30 and 15. And damn near 15 in these last 2 game stretches. Shit we haven't seen since Wilt Chamberlain or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So why are we sitting here and going and rummaging our brain? Who has the best record in basketball? The Milwaukee Bucks. Again, why are we rummaging our brain? Anthony Davis, in their first game back, had 34 points, 8 rebounds. We know they lost the other day. But it still don't change the fact that they're still going to make sure that LeBron James wins the NBA title in the least path of resistance. This is why they rebooted this NBA restart, to ensure that he gets his 4th championship out of 10 fucking tries, so he can be 40%. So he can get himself out of the slums of 3 for 9, abysmal 33.3% NBA Finals averager and performer. But we have to look at the peeling of the layers here, man. We got to peel the freaking onion. And when we start peeling this stuff, what do we see? Kawhi Leonard and Kevin Durant has dominated basketball along with Giannis Antetokounmpo for the last 4+ years. But Kevin Durant started all of this. He was the Allspark. If you guys watch Transformers, you would understand what the Allspark is all about. Let me say it again. He knows his sport. I operate in 1,000 variations, just like I operate in 1,000 traps. This is why people can never figure me out. Every video you get in a different variation of He Knows His Sport. You don't even know which one. You thinking, oh, I got him down. I figured him out. He Knows His Sport is running a certain narrative when I'm a ultimate cold-hearted, unadulterated, cutthroat truth-teller fashion. Truth-teller. Things that make you say, Let me say it again. Things that make you say, If I'm a truth-teller, how can I operate under narratives? Dodo head, brain full of mush, brainwash follower. I operate in 1,000 variations. Every video is a different variation. This is why people can't keep up. Just like I set up 1,000 traps. Every video is a different trap. You try to keep up with them, good fucking luck. The truth of the fact of the matter is you have to look at the Allspark that was set by Kevin Durant and the trap that was set by Kevin Durant. When he said, Letoxic is you know what environment, he put it out there. This ain't even about basketball. Heck, they gave LeBron James a royal chair as if he's a king. gotta see it all, man. They gave this man a royal chair as if he's a king. King of what? Because if we gonna say king of the NBA, his NBA Finals average record is a Prince Popper, dog. Let me say it again. It's a Prince Popper. Because when you are 33.3% NBA Finals average performer, higgity fuck hush. When you average 3 for 9 in NBA Finals average, higgity fuck hush. When you win one NBA title at every 3-year NBA average, and that's so lame. Higgity fucking hush. Kevin Durant is the Allspark of the Letoxic as you know what environment. LeBron James told you he wasn't going to do anything that was going to bring attention to him and BLM movement, but yet he kneeled. Yet he had Black Lives Matter on his shirt. But he said he wouldn't wear none of that shit. Y'all want proof? Because he knows the sport could show y'all some damn proof. But y'all need to go ahead and research this because everything is quantified, calculated, and can be verified. Let me say it again. Y'all need to go research this because everything can be quantified, calculated, and verified. He's the one out of his own mouth said, these guys can go ahead and put something on their clothes. I'm not going to do that. But yet he had a Black Lives Matter shirt on. He was kneeling and he was saying, yeah, man, Cap, hope we made you proud. I told you, man. And the Riction King strikes again. And the Riction King strikes again. This dude is a class A narcissist, man. I still can't wrap my hand around how Lakers fans are still Lakers fans with this dude on the team. He's a Latino obliterator. He comes to your team and makes it all about him. Let me say it again. He comes to your team and make it all about him. This is what the LeBron shit is all about. On-ball defender. Win. 8+ years ago, at his height of heights defensively, he was known as a chase down blocker. I've never known LeBron James to be an on-ball defender. He's atrocious on the ball, man. He doesn't have a knack for the basketball. Let me say it again. He's atrocious on the freaking ball. He has no knack for the ball. He can't rip nobody up. He can't box nobody up. Anybody that know what I'm talking about when you play on-ball defense, you know what I'm saying? Let me straight check that cat up, dog. Let me lock him up. Let me lock and key him. Yeah, anybody that plays one-on-one basketball, anybody that's played basketball and locked somebody up, they know what I'm talking about here. This is terminology for those that are defensive savants when it comes to the game of basketball. If you're not, it went over your head. Just like the 1,000 different variations of the 1,000 traps, he knows the sport puts in each and every single video. It goes over your freaking head. And if you think you figured me out, woo, keep guessing. Here's the cold-hearted, the unadulterated, the cutthroat truth-teller fashion. Just like he knows the sport can't be figured out, what Kevin Durant did cannot be figured out by the lamest eye. Because he set up the Allspark. That's that shit that's in Optimus Prime's chest. Transformers. Because you have to be worthy to have that. He set up the Allspark so that it could set up the Letoxic as you know what environment. Because LeBron James cannot seriously make all of this about him. Anthony Davis did all this heavyweight lifting, but they told you LeBron James was a lockdown defender. They told you that LeBron James had to put back, but they forgot everything Anthony Davis did. The Los Angeles Lakers since the 1970s have been having their certain scrimmages the way that they have from a practice standpoint. LeBron gets on the team and it's gone. Something that Bill Sharman since the early 70s instilled. Kobe Bean Bryant followed this shit. So now LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal followed this. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar followed this. Magic Johnson followed this. So LeBron James gets to change the parameters. He gets to change the determinants of how this protocol works because he's LeBron. See, y'all gotta see this shit for what it is, man. Y'all gotta see what Kevin Durant was talking about when he said that LeBron James is the Allspark of the Letoxic as you know what environment. Because Kevin Durant was putting it out there. And in this instance, you could call Kevin Durant a prophet. Because he was revealing to you guys that it had nothing to do with basketball. It had everything to do with LBJ Riders Media and the neurolinguistic programming they were pumping down your brain. It had everything to do with LBJ apologists and LBJ stands and them basically being brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads for 17+ years and saying LeBron. Are you kidding me? Did you see the memes of LeBron, the lockdown? Did you see the memes of, oh man, look at LeBron, he's standing for social rights, man. Did you see the memes of LeBron James? It was the guy that won the game for the Los Angeles Clippers. Things that make you say, Things that make you say, Folks, we need to revisit back what Kevin Durant was talking about. This is why he's the Allspark of the Letoxic as you know what environment. I keeps the foot on the what? On Bud X. I keeps the foot on the what? On Bud X. This is He Knows the Sport. Check it.